Hey guys, it's Ev and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you should totally go hit that subscribe button and join the family. But today is a super exciting day because we are starting a new series on this channel called Go Green Life. So for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be uploading videos with different tips on how you can go green in different areas of your life. So today's theme of the video is personal hygiene and taking care of yourself in an environmentally friendly way. So without further ado, let's just get started. So my first tip is something that everyone can do. It's really easy and not that expensive, and it'll ease your environmental conscience. So every single day we all brush our teeth, right? But those plastic toothbrushes are filling up our landfills and it is not good. So what you can do is invest in a bamboo toothbrush. This one is a Woo Bamboo toothbrush and I got it at CVS. This was the only brand they had at CVS. This brand also sells silk floss, which is biodegradable instead of using like the plastic floss. Or you could just use a water pick because that's good too. This one was like $4, but I had a coupon. But they do sell other brands that are way cheaper than that. This is just the only one that they had and I really wanted to get one. So you can definitely find bamboo toothbrushes that are just as cheap as plastic ones. And I know a lot of us get our toothbrushes from our dentist's office, like when you go to the dentist they give you one. So what I'm going to try to do is petition my dentist's office to switch to giving out bamboo toothbrushes and see what happens. So if you want to try to do that, you should do that too. My next tip also has to do with the bathroom. So when you are washing your hands, a lot of us have a bad habit of turning the water on and leaving it running the whole time while we're washing our hands. What we all should be doing is putting a little soap in our hands, turning the water on, getting your hand wet, turn it off, wash your hands for the 20 seconds that we're supposed to scrub our hands, and then turn the water back on. So I was one of the people that had the bad habit of just leaving the water running, and I have found that if I don't pay attention while I'm washing my hands, I do that. But now that I've been making myself turn the water off every time I wash my hands, that's starting to become a habit and I just do it automatically. So try to do little things like that every single day and your body will get used to it and you will just muscle memory and do things that are environmentally friendly. And that was a really weird sentence, but you know what I mean. Another tip that has to do with water is when you are in the shower, you can either invest in one of the shower heads that has a pause button that turns your water off if you know that your water will cool down if you turn it all the way off. Or at like my house, the water will stay warm when you turn it off for a couple minutes. So what I do is I get in, get all covered with water, and then I turn the water off and then I shampoo my hair, turn it back on, rinse my shampoo out, put conditioner in, turn it off. And I just do every time I am washing myself with soap or washing my hair or shaving, the water is off. And for shaving, I just let a little bit of water sit in the bottom of the bathtub so I can rinse out my razor. But that way you're just not having water running the whole entire time. And for me, like I talked about this in my last video, the relaxing night routine, how it stressed me out to have the water running. So if you are environmentally conscious like me, this will ease your conscience a little bit. Another tip that also has to do with the bathroom, personal hygiene, man, easy to go green. I have not personally done this myself, but I want to try to do it this summer once I start shaving again in the summer because it's winter and I wear pants, so I'm not going to shave. But you can get a safety razor. You can find lots of YouTube videos on them explaining how they work, that kind of thing. But basically they are a little razor with like metal around it. I'll insert a picture. And you just replace the blades every couple of months and they're either aluminum or stainless steel. And you use that to shave with your shaving cream, just like regular shaving. And when you're done with it, if it's stainless steel, they actually will biodegrade. If you like bury them in the ground, they'll rust. And if it's aluminum, you can recycle them. You can also recycle stainless steel, but you can't just recycle small, sharp pieces of metal. So if you actually have like an old aluminum like can like for beans or soup, you can put your razors in there and then just like push the aluminum lid down, you know what I mean, from like the can and like shove that down in there so they're all like underneath it so no one will get their hands cut at the recycling plant. And also sometimes if you do just like throw out little pieces, they don't recycle them, they just kind of get rid of them. So that's a way to make sure that they are getting recycled. So that's a zero waste tip for you. And my next tip is also has to do with the bathroom, but this is specifically for you ladies. So there's this thing called a menstrual cup and they're really awesome because this one was like $40, but it's gonna last me for 10 years. So that means that I will never have to buy another pad or a tampon ever again, because I have a whole bunch left over, so I'll have a backup, but I probably won't ever use them once I start using this. And I just barely bought this, and my period doesn't start till next week, so I haven't used it yet, but I will update you guys maybe in one of the next videos that I film after I've used this and let you know how it goes. But basically it kind of works like a tampon, except that it's like a cup, and then it gets filled up and you dump it out in the toilet when you're done, and it can stay in for 12 hours, which is awesome for me because at school, I really do not have time to go to the bathroom because I don't have a free period. So I get to go to the bathroom maybe like once a day, but it's really early in the day, and I don't want to have to like change my pad or whatever that early in the day. And I end up like wearing like a heavy duty pad like all day, and it's really gross and I don't like it, and I can't wear tampons because I'm scared that I might not have a chance to change it. But this can stay in the whole entire school day. So that's pretty awesome. There's a whole bunch of videos out there that you can watch on how they work more in detail. And different ways that you can fold them and stuff like that. But I will let you know when I use it how it works for me, and I'm excited to try this because it's going to be easy for me in school, and this way like you can use this over and over again. I think you boil it once a month to keep back after your cycle to keep it clean for the next cycle, and every night when you take it out you can rinse it in the sink with some soap. So yeah, it's going to be awesome, and it's going to save me money in the long run, and yeah, so you should try it. And if you have tried it, let me know if you have any tips or tricks down below. And my last tip is one that was good. My last tip is one that I talk about a lot. I harp about it because it makes me angry. I guess this really isn't personal hygiene, but I guess it's taking care of yourself. So plastic reusable water bottles or aluminum reusable water bottles, or just any type of reusable water bottle is awesome, because plastic water bottles suck. I just hate single-use plastic water bottles, or single-use anything like K-cups. Don't even get me started on K-cups. Like, they're so bad. So if you are a coffee person, I'm going to talk about that in my next video, about different ways that you can be more environmentally friendly when it comes to coffee. But back to the water. So this is BPA free. This is safe to drink out of, and I've had this for a really long time. My whole family, we each have like a couple that we reuse, and they last a while. We've gone through a lot just because we played like sports and stuff, and they would get like accidentally kicked or like thrown across the field during soccer and stuff, and I'm just drop things a lot. But you get to reuse these, and our fridge has a water filter, or you can buy like a Brita water filter, and we just fill it up with water every night, stick it in the fridge, and it's ready in the morning, so it doesn't waste any time, and it saves us so much money because we're not going out and buying plastic water bottles every day. And I have so many facts about how terrible plastic water bottles are. You can go check out a video, I will link it up right here, where I talk about how bad plastic water bottles are. It was around Halloween, so I am wearing like a witch hat, but it's still a good video. But just please use a reusable water bottle. Please. Okay, so now that that weird ranting is over, the video is over. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was helpful. If you have any video themes that you would like to see in this series, comment down below, and I will do my research and make a video for you. Thank you for staying all the way to the end of the video, and I will see you next week when I talk about coffee and eating out. So yeah, see you next week, guys. Bye.